Let's try to give this an extra inch here, just in case I screw it up. You know what? I'm gonna test one down here. Can I even get these in here? Yeah, so I can get these in. My hands quit slipping. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, that's barely any. So I'm gonna have to really taper them in there. So with this, if I was to taper, in a bit. That's gonna go through there like that. So I'll taper it at the end. So I reckon I'm gonna have to do that on the other side too. Alright, so let's do this. I'll give it an extra inch here. Alright. Right there. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do that like that. Comes around. This will stick underneath. Right here is where the first rivet will be. Right there. It'll be like right there. So if this comes around, this will be under. Yep, we're fixing the old hat. Little leather working today. Great, the trash can's always far away, right? So if this comes under, which means the buckle will be on this side. So the buckle will be here. This will have to go underneath. So the buckle will be here, and this would go like that. And the buckle would sit on the top, in theory, like that. Thinking about using some leather to go around this. I don't know if I'm sold on the buckle. Damn, this leather smells good. Like it. Anyway, it's not about that. Let's get this thing. Alright, so let's hey, what's up? Welcome back, Nicole. Let's see, we'll put this here. I think I'm gonna use this. Helps me keep it flat. This is really hard to do with big hands, y'all. Like I'm gonna be here like fiddling with this thing for hours. Okay, well this isn't gonna work because it's gonna keep bending. Like so. Damn, this is really tough. So what's up, y'all? What's going on? Now that I've bent this damn thing, I gotta get it back in the hole. There we go. Make sure I don't stick my own hand. All right, it's time to pull out the heavy guns now. Yeah, I'm leather working today, Auntie. I'm making another band for my hat. Let me see. Yeah, the dry rotting has gotten to my hat, so it's about that time. Make a new one. It's too much dry rotting. There we go. These jokers like turn back inward, but on my other band. What's up, Tony Larson? That one's a little crooked, but that's all right. It's all right because I did that. I made it. See, this is the old one here. Yeah, the pieces just came off. That's not good. But I do like the spacing that they gave these. So I want to at least keep the integrity of the spacing. So like right there. So what's going on out there, y'all? Like, talk to me. What's up? What the hell did I just do? Sitting in here watching the kids sleep. I guess it's good that they're sleeping, huh? See, Tony's saying there's some new news for Pepe Le Pew. All right, let me have it. What is it? Did Pepe Le Pew finally make the cut, or did the sissies win? Oh boy. There we go. So now that I got one in there crooked, these will all be straight. That's two. How pretty that is, right? Yeah, leather is pretty unforgiving, so I gotta make sure I get this right. Looney Tunes fans petition to bring him back. So is it final that he's brought back, or is it just a petition? I know sometimes petitions go absolutely nowhere. Oh my gosh, these my hands. I got like mittens and I'm trying to do these little okay. Okay, it's just a petition at the moment, so hopefully it'll get enough signatures and he can come back to the mix. Yeah, this leather is nice and thick, man. My goodness. There we go. There we go. That's nice. Put this here to kind of cushion his blow. Another one bites the dust. Yeah, this is kind of tough. I don't like wearing gloves a lot because I can't feel what I'm doing, you know? I have to be able to feel it. Kind of like, you know, catching critters and stuff, snakes and whatever. It's like, put on gloves, put on gloves. I can't feel it. So if I'm catching something and it tenses up and tries to bite me, I need to be able to feel that. With a glove, I can't feel it when it's happening. And they could be working their way out of my hand. You'll never know it with a glove on. And the same thing with this, I can't feel the rivet. I can't feel where it's being placed if I have on a glove. Just can't. So I reckon if I put like a rivet size in between these, I should be all right with that. It's like if I make one, you know, like rivet sides in between. So yeah, Tony, I hope they bring him back, like on the serious. Hope he comes back. There's no point that he's not even in there. But you know, everything is silly and sensitive nowadays. And I know every generation says that this generation is weak, it's sensitive, right? But man, this is like beyond anything I've ever. This is beyond ridiculous now. Like if I was working on something that, like getting back to the gloves thing, if I was working on something that required more pressure, yeah, I would definitely put on some gloves. But this one doesn't really require. It's just, my fingers are just really large. So close to the edge. I think I'm gonna taper this one in a bit. It's like, because it's trying to, it lines up, but this one's kind of crooked. So it's lining up on the side, and I don't want it that close to the edge. This is way too close. It needs to be like right there or something. There we go. There. All right. Oh, sitting here leather working like I'm playing WoW. Oh boy. There we go. Oh. And then like sometimes when you push on it really hard, like your hand sticks, it sticks to your hand. There we go. Put that on down. Oh yeah, look at that. It's starting to build it on up. Anybody got any plans for the weekend? You know, some of us got money now. So you know, yeah, it does, you know, because you're challenging yourself to do something that you don't do often. It's been so long since I've touched leather. So I mean, I'm putting like fasteners on things, but it has been a minute. These tools are like, man, we thought you was never gonna use us again. I'm sure now they have some machine that does a lot of this now. But the thing is, even though some of these are gonna be crooked, slightly crooked, it adds character to it because I did it. And it's more special when you do it. Okay. There we go. Get there. This is starting to really turn out, y'all. I'm really liking this. I like challenging new challenges, you know. This is beyond putting fasteners on, you know. At least for me. Let's see. I've had this hat. Wow. Wow. She's old now. Probably. Almost 15 years. 12 to 15, I guess. It's been on a lot of adventures, I tell you. A lot of adventures, man. Been all over the world in this hat. Even almost lost it once in Denver, Colorado. It's a very stressful day that was. You know, I've had a guy try to offer me big money for it out in Italy one time. It was like 600 euros or something like that. And at the time the dollar was really bad, so I mean that was almost $1,000. But nah, that ain't happening. And some people's like, oh well, you know, I want that hat, you know, it looks so cool. I'm like, well, that's because it's my hat. I got a hat that, you know, fits me. If you put on my hat, you're gonna be like, I don't, you know, you got to get a hat that fits you. You know. This is my first hat. I have two of them. But the other one has a different band and it's made out of straw. I use that one a lot in the summertime. Because it's just not as warm. This one is felt. Yeah, when I got that hat back, I was, man, I never ever came even close to putting it down like that again. I cannot be losing my hat, man. I mean, after you've had something a while and, you know, you kind of want to hold on to it. And if it's ready to have a new owner, then I'll pass it down to a kid or something. There might be another black cowboy out there in the works who could use a good hat one day. But that is not this day. Let's see. I'm sorry I missed you, Tony. That was part of my DNA now. Yeah, it is. Let's see. Tony Larson is saying he's not up to much really, except for watching the second and the last extended episodes for The Walking Dead on Sunday. All right. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's worthy of your time, my man. Hope you watch it and feel like, man, that was good. But yeah, this hat is dear to me. This is why I'm taking the time to fix it. You know, they were like, oh, just get a new band or just get another hat. Haha, no. I have another hat, and that one's special as well, but that one it doesn't have all the trips, it don't have the mileage, you know? It don't have nowhere near the mileage. That one has just Texas mileage, which is fair. But this one has mileage. This hat has been to, this hat has been to Italy. This hat has been to England. This hat has been to Germany. This hat has been to Australia. Been a lot of places, man. It's been to Norway. This hat has been blowing down the streets of London because they had a really windy day, and my hat blew off my head, and it blew into oncoming, traffic. I just waited, and somebody could have rolled over it, but it just so happens that it didn't get ran over. This was downtown London. I'll run out there and get it, I tell you what. That has been to Canada. Yeah, Oslo. Has been to Canada, and I let this dude wear it. He was excited because he had never worn one before. That's a little bit off there, but that's all right. I really got that off. That's all right. Watch old episodes on Netflix. It's nothing like, it's nothing. And the show got to meet the actress who played Tara, and they got Negan's back. Cool. Negan. Yeah, yes, you have seen it twice, man. I even had this hat when I was getting snowed on once in England. They had a rare snowstorm, and this hat kept it off my head. Oh, you got Negan's bad as a tattoo? Yeah, you had showed me that. Hoping to get a lot of more mileage out of this hat before it has to retire. And this leather is thick. Really, really thick, y'all. Like, They're all cricket and stuff. I like it. Sitting here, leather, working on Facebook and Twitch. I don't need to stitch this. No relation, not like the Disney character from another nation. Yeah. Oh. Right there. Go. At first I thought I was gonna be able to just be able to push these in here, but no, that is not happening. These things are tough. These leathers are strong. And like I ordered these right here, right? All these rivets. You know, I ordered them. I ordered them like a month ago. Cause I knew I was gonna repair my hat, but it took them a month to get here, and it comes to find out they were overseas. It's like, nobody made this here in the States? I'm glad it came. Like, it was a shock that it came today. Which is why I'm doing this now. I had something else planned for the stream today, but this has been waiting a while. So I'm just like, it's about damn time. I think I'm gonna do this live. Yeah, your hands, yeah, it gets you after a while, I must say. But you know, it's all for the, I mean, this is not what I do for a living, so I only have to do this once. If I had like a whole stack of bands here, I'll have to hire somebody, because I ain't trying to do all that. It's too much work for me that I don't do. Not even happening. Oh, I hope you get a chance to show your tattoo to the JDM. Tony. I hope that dream comes true for you. Oh, my hands, my fingers, I can't get. I'm trying to like balance it on my fingernails and stuff. There we go. It's like an ice pick, man. It's like some dangerous stuff right here. Okay, he's your second favorite from the show, Tony. Then who's your first? There we go. Oh, okay, Norman. Okay, Daryl. All right, that's cool. That makes sense. Let's see. Yeah, Auntie, I ordered these through Amazon. And I didn't realize it was gonna be coming from overseas. So I had to wait a lot longer than I thought. So that was, but they came. Thank you, Amazon. Because they had a lot of different ones, but I needed this shape. I have to have this shape because I want to keep the integrity of the original band, because I really liked the original look. These are a little bit larger, but it still looks like, you know, a lot like my hat. And that's what I wanted. I didn't want it to be just completely different because it's just not, continuity isn't gonna, there isn't any. If I remove it, I get a whole new band, which is not what I want. Let's see, can I play that song? I probably can't play that song. He'll probably block me. So I wonder, how do DJs do it then? These DJs who spin, why come their stuff is not muted? I'm curious. Why is it not muted when they put stuff up? But if I put some stuff up, it gets muted. I don't understand. Because if you're DJing mixes, remixes, let's see. Yes. Let's just see what happens. They might have a, hey, see it, what's up? They may have a license to stream today. Because I listen to a lot of, you know, live stream music, and I'm just like, wait a minute. So maybe I need like a streaming license to stream like exactly what another DJ streams. It's so weird, right? Wow, that's dirty, right? I don't know what's going on these days, man. If it ain't some sissies crying about Pepe Le Pew, it's people getting banned from using their own songs. It's ridiculous, man. There's always something going on. I'm only gonna let this one song play. You know, like, if you know you want to play something or say something controversial, I don't know how to say that word, but if you want to say something controversial, just put on something, you know, that you know they're gonna mute anyway, and then you say what you want to say, and then you play something that they're not gonna mute, and it'll be clear afterwards. So that video will always live, but I don't know why anybody would want to do that, but I guess if they had something to say to all their listeners that they didn't want ever repeated, I don't know, kind of pointless, but anyway, we're just chatting anyway, right? It was a big band, I think Metallica or something. Well, I know Metallica was one of the ones who were really, you know, they didn't like all the streaming and stuff, and I get it, but I mean, they were like, come on guys, like, this is the way it's going now, I'm sorry. Nobody's gonna buy CDs anymore, guys. Like, it's done. That world is over. I mean, you show me a CD now, I start laughing. Like, look at that. That's cool. But there was a time, you know, I had a stack of those things, man. They weighed like 200 pounds. That's the one thing I like about now. Music is light. It don't weigh anything. Back then, boy, music was heavy. You know, you carried around your disc, you know what I'm saying? That thing weighed like 10, 15 pounds. I had to rotate stuff out of there because it was getting too heavy. Because I used to carry it in my bag, right? And the player was in there too, and the cord kind of went up through the back so you couldn't see it. So I could always be listening to it if I was at school or whatever. But nowadays, man, it's a lot easier. It is a lot easier now. And if Elon Musk has his way, man, he gonna have, like, we're gonna all have like microchips planted in us. And all you have to do is just like blink your eyes to change the channel. All right, let me change this real quick. Oh, yikes. I'm just gonna let one play. I don't want to get muted too long. All right, back to something they like. Yeah, it's so much easier to stream, right? Because like, think about it like this. Like if, even if CDs were still around, look at all the music that we listen to now. I mean, how would you even carry it all around? I mean, you could fill up a van with all the stuff you want to hear. But streaming has made it easier for me to listen to different genres of music that I probably would have never heard. Because back then, when you bought something, you know, it was like, you knew, okay, I like rock music or I like hip hop. You were just going to that section. You weren't going to pick up a CD and I think I'll try this. Like, you don't even listen to that. But I've had playlists on and I'm like, man, what is that song? Holy sh, you know, and I look at it, I go like, okay, I don't know this band. I just discovered so much music, man. It's pretty awesome. Yeah, man, it's really easy to find new bands. Because, you know, I was never a strictly one genre of music kind of person. You know, I really liked all different types. It just depends on how it was presented. But back then, I was like, do I really want to commit to a whole CD? What if I only like that one song? And I pay like $20-something. I go to the CD exchange and it's all scratched up. You know, I had a weird flashback a few days ago, actually last week. I went in Best Buy, right? And it was weird because I haven't been in there in a long time, but it's like I could see it. It was almost like the Matrix. Like I could see it the way it used to look. Remember walking in Best Buy when it was just a whole like section of CDs, and it would be people there like waiting to listen to the sample. You would push the button for the sample. That feels like eons ago. Like, and that was in the 2000s, believe it or not. That's how quickly things changed. Like, that feels like ages ago, y'all. It's nuts. And then it just kind of went away. It went away quick, too. Just boom, it was gone. You mostly still emo bands. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with sticking to the roots of what make you happy, right? I don't know what they consider emo, but I always thought they were. But my favorite emo band back then was the Shiny Toy Guns. I don't know what they really considered emo, but a lot of their songs were like down and sad, and not really sad, but it had that that vibe, you know. I really liked them, and I got to see them live. Actually, they were really good live. And I know they broke up and all that. At least the lead singer, she like wanted to go her own way. But I don't even know what they considered emo. Probably not, but it definitely wasn't just punk rock. It was a lot different sound. Oh wow, yeah, that's taking it back. Brother Lynch, like yeah, it's weird, man. It's weird how quickly things changed. Because it was all about CDs. It was all about music, man. Like you could go like, and then right by that section of the CDs, they would have like all the boom boxes. And then along came the iPod, right? And then the iPod's like, you can put your music here. And everybody was downloading music for free. Man, those were the days, man. Weird days, but it's so, it's so mind-blowing how quickly it all changed. Yeah, I remember seeing like Papa Roach. I hated Papa Roach's album because it had an ugly roach on it. But like they would have all the main, like the new stuff would be on blast. You know, they would have big posters of it. So I would see that ugly ass roach. I hated that cover. Every time I saw it, it just made me like, ugh. I hated seeing it. But yeah, it was a lot of like Blink 182 and Matchbox 20, Dre and Snoop. There was just a lot of stuff, man. And like that was like, you had that CD. See, I couldn't own the CD. I was like, man, I ain't trying to look at that roach. It would gross me out. Because man, I grew up with those things, man. I hate them. I hate them with a passion. Like, they were gross and they smell bad. But yeah, I did not have that album, even though I liked his a lot of his tracks. Of course, you know, cut my life into pieces. You know, yeah, I liked it. I was very mainstream during that time. That was like my mainstream music era. I didn't really know a lot of the other stuff, and then once the digital music came on, that's when I found out about everything, man. Falling in Reverse? No, I haven't heard of Falling in Reverse. That's one I need to check out now that it's so easy to do so. I gotta go in a store and you have Falling in Reverse, and I say, who? Come over here. Is this them? Like, no, that's not them. They're a rock band, but they still came out with some remakes. Yeah, I mean, all right. I need to look into Falling in Reverse. Yeah, I've never heard of them. It might be a pleasant surprise. Like I remember, I think one of the most pleasant surprises that I've had in music, one of them, there are many, but when I found out about the Killers, man, I love the Killers. And like I was on a bus, right? And I heard anything goes in a place like this. I said, well, anything goes in a place like this. You know, I'm like, man, I like this. Who the heck is this? And that was before we had Shazam. Like now we have Shazam, man. Anytime you don't know a song, like, what song is that? But back then, man, you had to look all stupid when you went in like Best Buy or the CD store. Like, what song is it? How does it go? And then you sitting there, anything goes in a place like this. And they're like, wait, what? You sure that's how it go? It's like, oh my God, this is failing. I've done that so many times. You know, looking like a damn fool. So now I have Shazam. So when I hear something, oh, okay, I didn't know that was, you know, said group, whoever it is. It's a great thing, man. Stuff has gotten so much easier. If you want a shock and you like screaming, look up Jenner. Oh, okay. I'm not into screaming. Like, I had a friend that I had to support him. He's like, yo, man, I'm in this band. And I heard this screaming. I was like, whoa. I mean, I support it. I did my part, but I was like, man, I can't do the screaming. But yeah, I'll definitely check them out, because it might be a level of screaming that I can take. So I'm not gonna shit on it. It might be a level of screaming that's just enough for me. There's some type of screams I like. You know, I'm just not anti-scream. I'm anti-screaming, just like screaming and nothing's happening. I'm like, okay, man, you just like blowing out my ear. Wow, look at that. You want to show your okay, Camille. I will spoil it for you then if you're not a fan of the screaming. Well, I'll check it out. I'll check it out for sure, Jenner. Let's see. Auntie, you're saying, did you hear how Kanye became a billionaire with his shoe design he made? Adidas and the Gap Company. His shoes sold out already. They are called Jeezy Sport Shoes. I believe it's, wow, $6.3 billion. He wanted to sign with Nike. They didn't want to give him a fair money deal. This is his vision dream come true. Wow. I mean, good for him. Wow. Wow, I mean, good for Ye. I mean, I'm gonna keep my personal feelings for the guy off of this stream, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. Good for him. Good on him. He made his way. See, this is for my hat. My band is gone. Like, it dry rotted off. And since they don't make this type of band, I figured I'd make it myself, because I don't want to lose the integrity of my hat the way it looks. That's all. So I'm doing leather working today. Thank you. Yeah, it would be nice to. You just started to mess with. Oh, you started to mess with leather working. That's sweet. This is my first go at doing this. Doing something like this. Or putting like fasteners on like leather pants and a jacket, but that was a repair. I mean, this is a whole new thing right here for me. Oh, okay, you made a holster. Sweet. Man, I would have liked to have, at least you gotta wait for the dye to come in. Oh, okay, so is it brown and you're dyeing it? What color? What color dye are you using? Oh, okay, dark brown, cool. The leather came like a peach color. Okay, I've seen that type. Yeah, that should look nice. You know, I have a dude that I'm looking to have him make me a holster for my knife. Yeah, he's like right down the street from here. That's where I got all these supplies from, his shop. But he's a cool dude, man. So he's probably gonna make the holster for my knife, man. Cause I need my knife, cause sometimes things get rough out there. Being an outdoorsman, there's a lot of feral things that might attack you, and I don't carry a gun around. But if something comes out of the bushes and, you know, tries to have a go, he's about to not have a good evening. Just saying. Working your way up to making bags. Sweet. Yeah, I have to carry the knife, but it's hard to carry without a without a sheath, you know. I end up slicing my leg, man. You want them big the big Dundee knives. Cause out here we have a lot of feral hog, man, in this part of Texas, and they're most of the time they make a run for it. Most of the time, but there has been some close calls, and if they get on you, you better pray to God. You better start praying, because you're about to go meet him. I mean, they are super strong, and you just have to have something to defend yourself. And then sometimes I get out in the bush, and it's just too much, and I have to cut through things to even get through it. You know, good for pulling off leeches. Sometimes there's animals trapped. You cut them free. Sometimes there's fishing line around stuff. You can cut it loose. Because we bring bags and stuff to try to clean up all the trash. But some stuff you have to cut it off the branches or the wildlife. You know, it's like deers with bags on their heads and shit. It's ridiculous, man. Like if you get or if they're trapped, there's some way to trap them and get the bag off their head. It's just sad. Yeah, javelina. Yeah, javelinas are cute though. They're little. I can deal with them. I mean, as long as they don't have babies, they mostly, if I see them, they run from me. It's the feral hog, the Russian boar as they call them. These things were like 400 pounds. Thanks for following. See it? They were like 400 to 500 pounds, man. They're just monsters. So you gotta be careful. At my friend's ranch, on his ranch, when they come around a lot, and they'll kill his dogs. 'Cause, man, they absolutely hate dogs, man. Woo, they hate dogs. So yeah, you gotta be ready though. I mean, he lives on a ranch, so he has all the firepower. But me, I don't need all that. I just need something just in case. Something get on top of me. I can't punch it. It's not gonna feel my punches, no matter how hard I can hit. Which is not pretty hard when it comes to a hog. But anyway, it's what it is. Yeah, you can. We call it pork chopping, and that's where you get out in the, helicopter, and they take you out, and you pick them off from the helicopter. I don't condone, but I've never done it, and I never will do it. It's not my job to clean up the feral. But yeah, I've definitely seen it. Cause it's open season on those things, man. Cause like they breed out of control. I mean, they have like 12 piglets, right? And each piglet can reproduce after like 6 weeks or something like that. Something crazy. Like the turnaround time on reproduction is nuts. Yeah, they are invasive. They're invasive species. Yeah, that's just and like they're beyond invasive now, because they were here because when the Spanish came here, you know, when they took over all this stuff, they wanted to hunt, and they were used to hunting hogs. So they got some of their hogs and they released them. Now what happened was these hogs, they bred with the javelina, which is what we're used to seeing. And they created this boar that we call razorbacks and all. They created these monster boars that eat and destroy everything. They eat chickens, man. Like my friend, like his farm, like they go through, they tear right through the chicken coop, eat all the chickens, leave. And if you're in there, they'll eat you too. It's very intimidating, very scary. Yeah, I can't, they're scary. Yeah, it's open season in those things, man, because they're destroying the environment. It's kind of like living in Florida, and they have guys, which I would love to do, not live in Florida, but go out and hunt pythons. No offense to anyone in Florida, but I just like Texas more. But because pythons are invasive, because people and their pets, they get too big and they just let them go. And Florida's a perfect place for them to survive, and they eat everything. And so they'll pay you $50 per foot of snake. And I saw this dude catch one, and the snake was worth $600. $600. That's how many feet that snake. It was $50 per foot, because they have to get rid of them, and nothing kills them. They have no predators, nothing, and they multiply. All of them survive. It's a mess, man. And it's like the law there. If you see one, like if you're a hunter or whatever, you're supposed to, you know, destroy it. It's not like leave it alone, it's nature. Like, no, you're supposed to destroy it, man. It's crazy, because it's destroying everything. Eating deer. Imagine swallowing a deer. Yeah, like 25-foot monsters out there, man. That's not supposed to be there. It's not the snake's fault, but that's just how it is, right? You can stay on for 8. Just try to ride. Try to stay on for 8 seconds. Nah, I think I'll pass on that one. I got a friend out in Hawaii, and he tells me all his hunting stories about hogs, and it is funny, man. Like jumping on their backs, because they can't. I don't know how much you know about hogs and stuff, but they can't turn around. They can't do like a dog. Like if you grab a dog, he can turn around and bite you if he's mad. But a hog can't do that. They don't have the ability to turn around. So he always says you got to grab them by the legs. If you get them by the back legs, you run them around like a wheelbarrow, because they can't turn around to get you. And you got to run them and jump on the back and you know, knife them. He's like hardcore hunter, dude. Like, it's nuts. I mean, I was like, man, that's a bit Tarzan for me, but I guess if it came down to it, if it was me or him, it's gonna be him. But yeah, I like Texas, man. I like Texas. Texas is the second best state. So what's the first? Where are you at? Arizona. So we're almost neighbors. You know, we got New Mexico in between us. Been to Arizona plenty times, man. Plenty times. Been to Phoenix and Tucson. I still haven't seen that canyon y'all got out there, but one of these days I'm gonna see that too. I can't deal with y'all's heat though, man. I don't want to hear that dry heat stuff. I couldn't handle it. It was like, oh my goodness. Last time I was there, it was like 115 or something crazy. Ugh. Yeah, I can't deal with y'all's heat. It's just a bit too much for me. Yeah, like y'all are becoming 2.0 and we're becoming 3.0. A lot of people with money from California are coming here because the land is cheap and it is beautiful here. It's just beautiful here, man. Especially right now because spring is upon. Oh, it's so beautiful here, man. It's green, it's lush, it's flowers. Oh, Texas is beautiful. There's rivers. You could just, and then it's safe here. Like you could just swim in rivers. You don't have to. Now, if you go out East Texas, then you'll catch a gator for sure. That'll be your last swim. But out in this part, in the hill country, man, it is nice. It is nice, man. Oh, 90% humidity sucks. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. That one sucks. I can do without that. The spring is hardly any humidity. That's why it's my favorite time. How did I fare in the snowstorm? It was 5 long days, man. 5 long, nasty days. The pipes froze, so no water. Power's out, so no heat. Heat. On the topic of heat, right? Sitting here freezing my butt off. And just sitting in the dark. You know, it was like old times. Like once it got dark, that was the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It was like, well, shit, I guess I can't do nothing else. Can't watch Netflix. Can't get on the internet. Can't charge your phone. You know, you just gotta wait till the morning again. It was rough, man. I mean, I've been through worse, but let's put it this way. It was a huge inconvenience. A huge inconvenience, man. I'm not gonna sit here and complain because a lot of people had it worse than me. Some people died. So yeah, you know, there's always somebody that got it worse. So I count my blessings, man. But yeah, it was freezing. Freezing. And I hope I never see snow here again. Never. I don't never want it to come back. I don't want a white Christmas. You know, walking in a winter wonderland, all that silly stuff. I don't want any of it. I wanted to stay far away from here because we are not equipped to handle it. And people just are gonna die again. And I'd rather not. There's been enough people dying. And no more. Hope it never comes back. Yeah, you know, I actually live in San Antonio, Sid, so I know all about it. You know, we took snow to melt stuff down, you know, melt down the snow in order to flush a toilet. You know, you start becoming, it's amazing how primitive we can become again, those who can survive. You know, we were talking about the feral hog. You know, a hog, you put it out and you let it go, it'll become wild. Its hair will change, its muscles will change, and once we lose all of our, you know, comforts, you know, we change. You start surviving. Now, some people just, oh my God, I don't have electricity, I'm dead, I'm a goner. But the rest of us are survivors, dude. Like putting, like you said, putting water in a tub and melting down snow. Using what fire you got, making fires. Yeah, some of us, yeah, we were melting that snow down, man. Cause it's water, I mean, you can't, I mean, you better boil the crap out of it to drink it, but, cause I mean, you like, you know, you make a worse problem for yourself if you don't boil it. Because the news was like, make sure you boil the water. I'm like, shit. Boil it. I'm not even drinking it. We had bottles of water already, so that was enough to get through. Yeah, you know, I would like that for a while, Sid. Like, you know, just living out, you know, just to get away from people for a while, you know? You ain't gotta listen to nothing about, you know, the virus or this politics or that politics, you know? You can just get away for a while, and for a good while. Like the buddy of mine that I mentioned about, he lives in Hawaii. He lives on the Big Island. And I mean, it's just quiet out there. Every now and then he'll check the news and he'll text me like, dude, what is going on over there, man? What's going on, brother? You know? Like, man, y'all crazy over there. You know, now it's crimes against Asian people, and I'm like, man, there's always something over here. I wish I could go stay out there for a while. But I have responsibilities, man. Can't abandon my responsibilities. Yeah, the world is getting crazy. It's getting real crazy. Even know what to say. This is beautiful. I'm very proud of this leather working. Oh, this leather smells so good. Lord have mercy. Yeah, it's nuts, right? Blaming people who didn't have nothing to do with it. It's like, you do know they ain't even from there, right? And even if they were from there, they're not the government. They have nothing to do with that. It's nuts, man. It's nuts. Don't even know what to say to it, man. People are tripping. They are tripping. Straight up tripping. Oh yeah, this could work as a choker, right? Not really my style, but I'm sure somebody would dig it. It looked good on them. I think this is the last one I need here. You know, I have like a strategy now. It's a lot easier on my hands. Oh yes, yes. I have some conditioner as well. Keep it from dry rotting and stuff. That's what happened to the other one. But I mean, that's super old. And it's been through hell. Been through ice and snow and rain and 100 degrees. There we go. Yeah, I'll definitely get some conditioner. Well, I mean, I have some, just not right here. It's in my closet with the other stuff. So I have so many bottles of flammables. This is almost like a... I am Conan, and I pray to Crom. Like a Conan band. Yeah, I like it. Alright. I'm gonna take this one off. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, eventually the hat will, there will come a time, but I already have a backup plan for my hat. So they put like, my music just stopped on me. Oh, no it didn't. All right, So this one, they have like these little, they use like fishing line to keep this down. This feels so weird that I'm taking this off, y'all. Like, this band, y'all have no idea how this feels. This is crazy. I'm taking it off. And like, you see where I tried to fix it here before? Tried just to keep it on, but damn, this shit is on now. Yeah, she's done. This actually ruins the integrity of the felt, which is probably it shouldn't have been done, but it is what it is. Desperate times. It'll be all right. It adds more character to it. Look, this part is just breaking apart in my hand. Like, see, once you take it off, you can pull the things off, maybe make another band for another hat. Yeah, I'm gonna start decorating this one a bit more. No, because I've had some good people I've met on my journeys that give me little trinkets. And I may like cut a piece of those trinkets and put them on here, like an added band. God damn, this is not. I'm gonna have to go inside now. Oh, buddy. Okay. This is really on here. Man, it's just coming apart. Look at that. Just pieces just falling apart like stupid. Yeah, it's just, this thing was like in 100 pieces, I swear. They'll kick me out of Texas. They won't know, unless they're watching. Let's see, I'm trying to get this. And I'm glad I cleaned this hat before I did this, man. This hat was funky. You're just sweating it so much and you don't realize it till you have to do something inside and like, oh, jeez. Whoever invented the seam ripper, they are just a beautiful, beautiful person. Nah, you would make it just fine. There's only certain people that even wear them, and it's just mainly for doing work, really. But some people just get attached to theirs and wear it everywhere, kind of like wearing boots, you know? They're just so comfortable to you, and then the moment you're not wearing them, you feel weird. Because I mainly wear mine when I'm working. You know, I work outside a lot. You know, doing all my gardening and stuff. I'm a big time gardener. And just ripping these seams out is like a whole project of its own. Death Thumb. That almost sounds like something that would be like a move on, like, I don't know, for some super villain. The Death Thumb. Yeah, plants take a whole nother, probably a whole nother part of your brain to do that one. But yeah, I definitely got a green thumb. I just always had one. Man, this is really on here. And there's pieces of this thing is just, God, this is a mess. I'm gonna have to vacuum now. Oh yeah, you're gonna grow some chiles. Yes. Yeah, those aren't that complicated to grow. Well, now's the time. Well, wait a minute, I live in Texas. I'm not sure what the weather's like there. Because here, you know, now is a great time to start planting them. Because you could grow them in a pot, or you could put them in the ground. The chiles are they're pretty basic when it comes to care. You don't have to do too much. Just keep the bugs off of them if you can. I almost stabbed myself with this thing. Grr. Trying not to poke myself with this thing. Still below 75 too often. Yeah, you're probably gonna have to wait another 2 weeks or so. But now's a good time to get them started though. If you get them started in the house, like in a pot or something. Yeah, I'm gonna have to clean this hat. Like, this thing is dirty as heck. Son of a gun. I can't even. You 3D print? Oh wow, you 3D print stuff? That's cool. Yeah, hear about those 3D printers doing all kinds of things. Man, this is really on here. Let me try to go from under here. Was the printer very expensive? I mean, to like keep it supplied, like with all the supplies and stuff. Power carving, yeah. Oh wow, that's really affordable. I was thinking thousands. So I'm used to printers costing a ton, you know? Yeah, I'm not used to, oh, it's just 200. I'm used to like, oh, it's just like $2,000 and like, what the f. Damn. Okay, so that gets, I guess it depends on what you, like sides, right? If you wanted to print something really large or something. Boom, da-da-dum, dum, da-dum. Boom, boom, da-da-dum, dum, da-dum. My goodness. Oh, okay. Okay, that's not that bad though. I mean, coming off, I mean, I had one of those DTG printers that I got. I was doing t-shirts a few years ago. I think it cost me 25 grand. Those are the prices I'm used to with printers, you know? And don't ever do it. If you don't do it, just don't do it. It's not worth it. Just not worth it. Ah, different colors, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I paid some stupid money for things. Now all this stuff was to make myself money. It wasn't like, oh, I just want a $20,000 printer. No, it was like, okay, I can make some money off of this, and I did. But once it was done, I'm like, man, I gotta, shit, screw this. I can't do this no more. Too much. It's a lot of work, man. And then the inks are so expensive. It was $1,400 a month, just upkeep. Yeah, it was like, that's the part they don't tell you in all the YouTube videos, you know. Like, you can make $10,000 a month. Yeah, I'm sure you can, but you're gonna have to hire somebody because it's not a quick process at all. Yeah, that's what I'm about nowadays. I'm an artist and I don't like to spend my time doing hard labor. When there's somebody I can just pay to do that labor for me. People pay me to draw. And I'll pay them to do other stuff. Alright, it's almost off. Yes, it's off. Get that. Let's rot it. Just old and yeah. All this thread and whatnot. Some little stitches still in there. Oh yeah, they're really big. They probably weigh like 150 pounds or something crazy. And they're awkward. Like you can't even get it through the door, it's so big. So like it was in a studio. I was like, my goodness, this thing. But I mean, it was a beautiful thing. Like you didn't have to worry about putting screens down and all that, like they do with silk screening. But it was just becoming too expensive to keep up. And like you can't let it idle. Like if you go 4 days without printing anything, it gets clogged. Probably 3 days. 3 days without printing anything. So you have to turn it on. You have to print something. So you can't never really, like, if you, let's just say you made $20,000 and you want to take a trip, right? Like, man, I just made 20 grand, yeah. And you want to go somewhere like to Hawaii or somewhere, or I don't know, you want to come to Texas and you want to be going a week. You better have somebody at your house to attend to that thing, because if you're going a whole week, it's going to be so clogged. And then once the white ink gets clogged, oh man, woo, it was bad. It was $200 per white ink, and you needed 2 of them. Whew. My goodness, it was a racket. So yeah, I had to get out of that quickly. It's just becoming too pricey. Oh, sweet. What part of Texas are you going to? Or coming to? My English is terrible. Oh my goodness. This is just too much. All right, I think I got it. I just gotta pull these little threads out this side and it'll be done for good. Because it was lock stitched in here, which is great. That keeps it from coming out. But once it's lock stitched, it's like, God dang it, once you need to get it out, it's not coming. It's not coming quietly. Oh snap. You coming to San Antonio? Oh, South Padre Island. Yeah, South Padre is nice. Oh my goodness, it's so nice. Water is nice and blue. I haven't been down there in a long time. It's a pretty nice drive too. Maybe like 3.5 hours from where I am. Yeah, South Padre is really nice. One of these days I'll go back. Hey cousin, how you doing? I was just finishing this up. I was doing some leather working today. Now that I got the band done, like here's the band. See, I did all this, did all that work there. And so it's the new band. So finally got all my supplies, like all these rivets and the leather and everything. I'm glad you're doing all right. So you haven't been there like 15 years. Oh yeah, it's probably been 15 years for me too, Sid, since I've been in South Padre. Probably longer. Jeez. Can't even remember the last time I've been there. Oh, my goodness. There we go. Oh wow. Yeah, yeah, it'll be good going back. There's a lot's changed, man. 15 years. Jeez, a lot has changed. Oh, damn, I almost poked myself again. I'm not gonna be happy until I stab myself with this seam ripper. Yeah. Yeah, it's always great like going back somewhere and that you haven't been in a while. Yeah, somewhere that was beautiful, you know. It's like every time you go back, it's always something, you know, some things are still the same, like, hey, there's that rock, you know. But some stuff is like, man, it's so different now. There we go. Dry rotted. Oh yeah. Yeah, the Space Museum. I've been there maybe 15, 20 years ago too. Now that we've landed something on Mars, let's see. Let's see what happens. I know Elon Musk was talking about building some space station for 2050. I'm like, damn, man. I'd like to buy some stock in that. Since I didn't get a chance to buy any of his Tesla stock. Yeah, I'm an artist, so I can only think like an artist, but I wonder what it's like to be a Elon Musk, somebody with, you know, all of this type of knowledge that he has. Or like somebody like on a whole nother level, like Einstein. I wonder did he know he was that, you know, his IQ was that high, or I bet you a lot of people just seem really primitive. I mean, how would a conversation with Einstein even go? Most people, they would probably just be making fun of him because of the way he looks. You know, everything he's saying is, you know, they would be making fun of, like, yeah, sure, sure, man. They're going to have that one day. Ha ha, you know. He's like, well, yeah, they are. Because of this, and that. I don't know. All right. Yeah, everyone you talk to is just straight up dumb. It would be hard. It would be hard going on dates. You know, what happens when Einstein meets a girl, you know what I mean? Like, you know how some people say, you know, I, mean, I want a girl, I want a guy, and I hope they ain't dumb. I don't want nobody dumb. If you Einstein, man, like, how do you even, you know, he can't say, well, I hope she's not dumb. I mean, he would have to say, like, I hope she's not as dumb as the really dumb people who are dumb. Because to him, everybody is dumb. I don't know if Einstein had any kids. I really don't know much about the guy. I'm sitting over here laughing about who he thought was dumb, but I don't know if he had kids or I don't know. I don't know much anything about him other than he was really smart and he has some funky hair. But I don't really know much about him. That's one of those things I need to educate myself on Einstein, because I know he was more than just a funny looking dude that I see in black and white photos. He was way more than that. But yeah, I was listening to like Elon Musk talk on some podcast. I'm like, man, that dude, either he's tricking us all or he really is that smart. All right, looky there. My hat is naked. Oh, you think he was popular with the ladies, huh, cousin? Yeah, he probably was. Stuff falling on my nail now. Yeah, I saw him smoking out with Joe Rogan. That was funny. It was cool to know that he had he had a human side about him. For anybody who smokes, a nod to you. But but yeah, Einstein probably was popular with the ladies to some degree. I'm sure there was some ladies like, wow. I mean, he ain't much to look at, but damn, he's smart. Somebody said, never judge a man by his looks. I've heard that saying before. Thank God that's true, because a lot of us will be single forever. All right. I think I got it all out. Nope, I don't. Yeah, I'm not a fan of MZ, man. I'm just not a fan of him. I don't like what he puts out there. Um, yeah, there's some things he's done that I just feel are uncool. I don't know his reason for doing them, but the only thing that I could see his reason for doing certain things is greed. Now, I could be wrong. I don't want to pass judgment too harshly on things I don't know. But from what he puts out there, he doesn't look like somebody I would like to meet. He could surprise me. I could meet him and he say, man, they got me all wrong. Somehow I doubt it. But, I try to give people the benefit of the doubt until I meet them in person. But he just puts out there this vibe like, what the heck, dude? Where are you from, man, with this attitude? Where is this going? Yeah, this dude he's on a whole nother level of whatever. Jeez, all this thread in here. All right, this should come out now. Yes. Ah. Hey, Abby. Hey. What's up, y'all? Free Wakanda. Moritz Richter, what's up? Free Wakanda. I'll go to Wakanda. I probably wouldn't go to Zamunda though, but I would definitely go to Wakanda. It's like, man, y'all gotta hook me up with some of that, you know, a suit. I want a suit, man. I don't have to be the Black Panther, so I ain't trying to get thrown off a cliff. I did not yield, and I am not dead. You know, throw my ass off a cliff. I just want to get hooked up with a suit, man. Hook me up with a suit, and I'll be on my way. I tell you what, I draw you anything you want. Just hook me up with a suit. A zoot suit. My superpower, Abby. I don't know. Just call me the artist. You know, all I need is a suit, because all the power is in the suit, right? Because without the suit, the Black Panther, he's just a very intelligent philanthropist. Now it's all about the suit. He's got to have the suit, man. I mean, being intelligent is very incredible, but when you put the suit on, it's like, holy crap. So I'll take a suit. I'll take a helmet too. And I'll be like, look, man, I can represent the Panthers in the United States. And, you know, because we could use somebody in a suit over here. There's a lot of stuff going on. Oh, you haven't seen Black Panther? Um, well, I mean, it's not too late. It was very good. It was worth the hype, Sid. It wasn't just one of those, oh man, this was hype. This was stupid. This one, it was actually worth the hype. So if you get a chance, check it out. It's not the first black superhero, but it was one of the best black superheroes. So we don't see many of them, but it was worth the check out. May he rest in peace. Oh wait, you have seen it. Okay, you were joking. I didn't see the just kidding. Cousin Sam, I thought it was that drink too. You can make a 1940s schnaffle. Officer Cat. No, I can't. No, I don't know. I don't know how to make caps. I'm actually fixing a band. My band had rotted to pieces. This is a really old band and an old hat that I didn't properly care for the band. And so I made a new band. This is the one I made today. And this is the one in pieces. It's all in pieces. Just dry rotted itself. There's pieces all over the place. But so this will be my new. It'll go around just like that. It's gonna be nice. But I gotta make sure I treat it first. See that? Look at that. Look at that, it's beautiful. So I can't make no, it's all right, Sid, if you don't watch movies. It's all good. Your time is better spent doing other things anyway. Oh yeah, Sid is saying that this is also makes a good choker. It's a good choker. And also a good band for playing Conan. I was saying that earlier. That was Conan. I would love to see a black Conan. Not a black Conan, but like a black barbarian. I don't like remakes like that, changing somebody's ethnicity. So I would just like to see a whole different story of like a barbarian. That would be cool, something different. But yeah, this is gonna be nice. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Now I got a buckle over here, but I don't know if I want the buckle. I don't know if I want it now. We'll see. So what is my normal art style? I draw a lot of commissions. I don't have any within my reach, but people ask me to draw a whole bunch of things, Sid. Like as of late, I've been drawing a lot of wrestlers. I have a lot of wrestling fans because I'm a big fan of wrestling. And they commission me to draw different pieces of their favorite wrestlers. And I draw a lot of stuff from TV shows that people commission me from. I've done stuff for Walking Dead, DC, Marvel stuff. Pretty much whatever people ask me to draw, if it's not ridiculous. I had a request for Adolf Hitler the other day. That was interesting. I respectfully declined, just so y'all will know. And but yeah, it's always something coming in. Goonies, wrestling, basketball, football, MMA fighters, people's pets. I drew a dog and a cat the other day for someone. That was a watercolor piece. So I mean, I do all kinds of stuff, and I even sculpt. There's a sculpture that I did on one of my streams. There's a panda dressed as Thanos. Wish you could have got to see that one. You see, I even put the little, I almost said Chaos Emeralds. This ain't Sonic the Hedgehog. It's an Infinity Gauntlet. But yeah, I sculpted this from 0 to this. Took like four days to do it all in 2-hour sessions. But I love to sculpt. So I do a lot of things that are art related. Yeah, many artistic talents. If it's art related, I'm into it. And apart from that, I love catching critters. Because me and my brother started a nature show. It's called It's Nature, y'all. It's on YouTube. We have like 5 episodes out now. So check it out if you want to see me catch snakes and birds and spiders and everything else. That's fun. But yeah, I'm having a ton of fun with this thing called life. That's what I'm trying to do, man. Trying to enjoy it. It's not very long, so I gotta enjoy it while it's here. I would just look like a blob. Thank you, cousin. Yeah, it is I have a lot of fun. Me and my brother shooting and catching critters and getting attacked by insects and birds and snakes. No animals were harmed in the making of our film, believe it or not. But they were entertained. So when I'm out there, I'll see birds just looking at me. I'll see like falcons or hawks up in the tree just staring like, what the heck are you doing? You know? But yeah, victory dances is, I do victory dances a lot. I mean, I do them even at conventions. If I like to have a huge sale and that person walks away, I may do a victory dance. Or at the end of the day, if I had a really good show, and I'll add up my total, I may victory dance in my hotel. Yeah, it could be anywhere. It doesn't, you know. I do have decorum. I'm not gonna bust it out in the middle of a fancy restaurant, but you know, it's definitely happening in the parking lot though. All right, I was trying to get these little pieces out of here. There we go. Yeah, see this little fishing twine. Just pulling it out. All right, that's it. I gotta clean this hat. I gotta take it outside and clean it, and so yes, the wetlands episode. Yeah, that one's one of my favorites. That one and the ants one. The ant. I really have fun with the ants. It's like, I started freestyling. Me and my brother, man, we just come up with some fun stuff, just having fun out there. And I like to freestyle a lot, even though I'm not very good. I like to freestyle just because. I freestyle rap about ants. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, I feel good about this. Look at my hat is back, man. I was worried, yo. Like I was like, man, damn, my hat. You know what I'm saying? And now it's back, baby. All right, so that concludes our stream. Uh, what are you saying, Sid? Dude, keep it up. You're chill and you're just good. You're just doing life right. Thank you. Thank you, Sid. It was nice chatting with you today. Yeah, it almost looks brand new. I mean, once I clean it now, because this hat has been neglected. It's so if I thump it, I see dust coming off of it, like from being outside so long. All right, so that's it for today. I can't believe it's already Friday again. These damn pandemic days are weird. They just go by. These pandemic weeks, I should say, they're just really quick. My seam ripper. I never know where the top is to this thing. Shit. Anyway, I'll find it. But have a good day, you guys. Thanks, Sid. And thanks for following again. And let me know what you think of the episode. Leave it in the comments, please. I would love to read that later. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next week on a Wednesday. On a Wednesday. I'll see y'all. So take it easy and love everybody. Mm-hmm.